right? Okay, this example is one of the hot trends. I believe this app called TikTok, or in China we call it Douyin, right? TikTok is also hot in Vietnam. I've been seeing a lot of young people from Myanmar, from Vietnam doing that. Okay, so let's take a look at TikTok. Stop here, right? We are not here to watch videos and then we get high, we have a few alcohol and everything, let's lose. It's still the morning, okay? But what I want to share with you is that to be on social these days, you need to also be what I call as a hub, a center of information, a center of engagement, right? So at the very basic level, what I am not asking you to do, is to dress like the man or the lady in the last video, okay? I'm not asking you to do that. I want you to still keep your day job as Prudential Life Insurance agents. Okay? I don't want you to put up makeup, guys look like girls, girls look like guys. That's not what I'm asking you to do, okay? So at the very basic level, when you share this like interesting content, this keeps your presence alive. This keeps that, hey, you're enjoying life, you're seeing things from a lighter perspective, right? How do we use it on an advanced level? I'm going to show you another trend that picked up on social media. It's about China ladies doing this starting. Okay, starting, right? And these are the lists where you can find good engagement type of content. These are the funny content, okay? Second E are what we call as education type of content, right? So when you think of education type of content, it could be like quotations. Some of us have a lot of wisdom after being in this business for a very, very long time. But when was the last time you tried to share your wisdom online? I know so many of you great leaders, you'll do it one-to-one sharing, but when you do it online, how does it look like? How does it manifest? Quotation, infographics, ways of looking at worlds, 5 rules to becoming financially free. These are the things that are trending on the internet, right? Solution-based content, insights-based content, number 3 and number 4, excellent for you to share. And what I noticed in Vietnam specifically is that not a lot of leaders are sharing insights-based content. And if you are listening to me in Vietnamese, I want to say this represents a huge, huge, huge opportunity because, again, if no one is doing and you do it first, do you think you would have an advantage? Yes or no? Yes? Okay. So I want you to start like pulling up your socks and look at what people in your industry or outside your industry are doing, right? So very quickly, this is a video I often share. It's a good friend of mine, Chia from Singapore. Just go be 10-15 seconds, just you have a sense of what education video means. Education means you're going to teach something, you're going to share something, you're going to let people have a piece of content that will help them to improve their life, right? Piece of content that will help you to improve their life. So, take it away.
Hey guys, this is Chia. Today is the eve of Chinese New Year. Over the next few days, your children will get a financial windfall from their Amplify collection. So parents, why not make use of this golden opportunity to instill financial values in your children and cultivate good saving habits. Trust me, it pays to teach them to manage their finances early in their childhood. So here are 3 showing ways to use Amplifies to teach your kids about money.
Okay, so this is basically what I mean by educational content. And you think of content pieces, right? It will not run away from 3 mediums. It's either a text medium, a picture medium, or a video medium. Okay? Text, picture, video. It's what I share in my full day training. Nothing too sexy, nothing too different. So you find out which E first, and then you think text, picture, or video. So this is video and educational, right? And this is what Chia does. One more thing you need to know is to latch on trends, okay? So, how many of you still recall at the start of yesterday, you did the Mexican wave? Yeah? How many of you were there yesterday? Opening ceremony, the Mexican wave, yeah? Social media happens in the same thing, okay? So for example, if a wave has been started in China, in US, it will take some time for it to reach Singapore, to reach Vietnam, to reach Malaysia. But the good thing about social media is there's always a lag time. Meaning to say, if you can see what they are doing first and it's really hot, it's really crazy, it's really trending, then you can use it for your own purposes. I'm going to show you how one of the competitors in Vietnam, Manulife Vietnam, used a trend, applied that into their recruitment. Okay, so I'm going to go very quickly. Some examples, if you are following Chinese content, this was a very, very hot drama serial in China, in Taiwan, and Hong Kong, right? So that's where people would adapt it to purposes in terms of insurance, right? And just for our Vietnamese friends who don't understand, it's talking about, you know, how when we were asking you to buy insurance, we ask you to pay a bit more, you say you don't want. Then when you want to claim, you want so much more, okay? So this is a very, very simple example. Okay, this example is what I hope Vietnamese delegates will listen in, because your competitors are using it. Though they're not using very well, but they're still using it, okay? How many of you have seen this video before? Only one hand, okay? 2, 3, okay? Very few, okay? So you need to see what trends are building up. So this was reported by SCMP, South China Morning Post, on what happens in China. Basically, this group of China aunties, they do something really crazy. They're not really crazy, it's just something wacky. So please have a look. I've worked with, can you guess which country takes the most creative social media shots? China. China, okay? So if anything, check a look at their WeChat, you know, they use their apps, their Meitu and everything, and learn a bit. Like for example, my face is not very smooth, I use Meitu to make sure that it's much, much smoother, okay? The lesson here, application, application, application. This was what happened in Manulife Vietnam, okay? I said, no, I didn't say they're using it very well. Okay, I didn't say they're using it very, very well, but at least they are aware. At least they are posting something new. At least they are latching on trends. Okay, so if you take a look at Manulife Vietnam, I feel this is a give or take post. Is this a give post or a take post? This is more a take post because there's a call to action joining Ms. Nan as the business leader, right? So if a person who's been nurturing, providing value on social, he or she could have done this, like for example, before a training session on a Monday, you know, people come together and do this and put it on IG story or even put it on Facebook to say, hey, you know, we're just having fun on Monday, right? The key thing here on social is you want to add variety and diversity. Okay, you want to add variety and diversity, right? So moving very quickly, quotations in Chinese always do not go out of truth, right? And this is an example from Singapore. So I want to say that different countries have different kind of content strategy, right? I cover content, 3 E's as a big one. Different countries have different content strategy. In Singapore, we have a Chinese English speaking kind of market. Jaslyn tries in telling her personal story, right? So what you need to know about Jaslyn, I'm not too sure whether she's still in the room. Very, very outstanding FC, yep, that became afterwards a recruiting leader right now. And she started to push out her own content. This is one of her content that I'm really, really inspired by. It's what we call as an e-magazine. It's titled A Fate-Changing Mindset. And if you flip through to the entire magazine, if you want to use it, it's called Lucid Press or Max. Okay? For our friends in Malaysia, Singapore want to do their own e-magazine, right? She tells her own story. Okay? She tells her own story in her own style with her own real estate. Okay? And this is what leaders who are prepared to invest not just time, energy, but also money are going to